Everybody, welcome into my Wednesday afternoon live. How are we all doing today? I am doing fantabulous. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Amen. 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 I've got a mess here. Let me see. I was working on. I'm ready for my live today. I was working on it earlier, and yep, I'm ready for it. I'm just cutting this. I'm not for sure what I was going here for, but I'm cutting this and I'm going to use it in my new grandson's junk journal. I'm making my daughter a journal for her second son, and she's also going to she will have 3 stepsons. So, I'm working this out, and I want to put this over here, but not so much. I'm going to cut some of the, well, that'll be all right. All right, let me just glue this, and then we'll get down to making the mini envelopes. Blessed indeed. Our weather is quite warm today. I haven't been outside yet. I had some car trouble yesterday, and my youngest daughter's boyfriend took a look at it. It wouldn't start. Battery's dead. So he put a boost thing on it, and I am going to hopefully here pretty soon when I get off my live get a new battery for my car. Yes, indeed. I'm not sure how old the battery is that's in the car right now because it was my daughter's car and she gave it to me. I could have did that a little bit straighter. She gave me the car, so I'm not complaining about it one bit. Hi Riza, how are you doing? I've had pretty good luck with it. And like I said, her boyfriend's a mechanic, so he knows the ins and outs of it. And the first time she bought the car home, they bought it outright from somebody. And I said, "Ooh, I like this car. I want this car." And I always told her, if you ever get rid of that car, I want it. So guess what? She upgraded to a newer model, same model as mine. And so she gave me, last year for my birthday, she gave me her car. So that was awesome. I don't care if that, I was going to say that's crooked, but I don't care. I'm using my Tombow glue again. Before I didn't use it because I said it wrinkled the paper, but I was heavy-handed with it. So I'm learning to be not so heavy-handed with it. So that's a little page that'll go in. Oh, Maverick Allen's journal. Okay. All right, and I'm going to put that under my mat so it will flatten out. And we're going to get to going and making envelopes. Now, I've already made some. You've seen in my thumbnail, hopefully. I just made that one off camera. I haven't glued it yet. But these are the ones I made last night, this morning. And these, I think they're really cute. The video I watched the other day, I think it was yesterday. If you hear some humming in the background, it's my little fan. It's kind of warm. I just knocked it over. Hang on. Gonna kick it up to high. So, the video I watched, the lady just did it kind of willy nilly, and that's fine. So, if you got scraps, it's a good scrap buster. Um, and if you guys don't know what I mean, um, just uh, scraps. I'm always doing. Always, hang on, let me kind of adjust my camera here a little bit. Sorry about that. So, always got these little scraps. These scraps, I just cut them up. I wanted to make something like this that's a little bit different. This was a book page, and you can see they just turn out all different sizes. So, scraps. And she made little tags to go in them. I thought that was cute, but you don't have to do that. But I thought that was really cute. And here's this one. And I'll make little holes in there. I just put that with my pencil. And this one, uh-oh, uh-oh, I glued that one in there. Not so much though. I got it out. It wasn't bad. So yeah, I'll put little holes in those. Those there, and these, I haven't got tags made for those, but I wanted to show you how I make these. And the lady doing the video that I was watching, she said she made them. She put her show on TV and she was watching her show, and she just, and I can see how it would go really fast. So just take a little piece of paper, and this is about 3¼ inches long and about 2 inches wide. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be set at any. In fact, I didn't. Well, I went by her measurements, and it made these bigger. These are like 2½, and I'm like, okay, those are still mini envelopes, but I want a little bit smaller. So yeah, just take this strip of paper. Like I said, it's about 3¼ long, and you fold those in. Am I even in frame? Sorry. So let me get some music going. So you just fold your corners in, and then uh, glue, glue, glue those little flaps down. And then if you want to leave it open for a pocket, or tag, a little tuck spot like these, which I think I will. I'll just glue this side, just one side. These don't have to be perfect. And then you glue this down. And there you have your little envelope. Isn't that cute? That's kind of busy with all those numbers on it. It doesn't really, but that's okay. So then this side is left open for your little tag. I think I left that side open. Yep. And that piece of the paper is too big, so let me cut it down real quick, because I might make some tags out of this piece of paper. Always looking for stuff to use up scraps, because if you haven't seen my scrap box before, it's full, and that would be perfect. Yep. So I'm going to leave that there. Now let's make one out of this blue paper. I'm going to put some of these in my daughter's journal. So again, I just have a little piece. Now this is about 2¼ inches. Did I? No, I had 3¼ This is 2¼ This will make a smaller one. Fold your flaps up and glue them. Then you fold this flap up, and this, and there you have your little envelope. That's cute. Let me just tweak this a little bit. I cut that off too short. Now that's going to be too long. I'll get it right here in a minute. Okay, there we go. And if you want to leave and I'll leave a little space on the end there, on the other end for a little tuck tag. And also, she said put in the comments, so I put in the comments, I said, wouldn't those be cute for paper clips? So let me get a regular size paper clip out here, if I got any left. And you could use the bigger size one too. We'll experiment here today. How's everybody doing? What'd y'all have for lunch? I have not had lunch yet. I am going to, like I said earlier, hopefully get a new battery for my car. So I think my daughter's boyfriend wanted to go with me. I wish he would, because they take advantage of women. You ladies out there know what I'm talking about. At auto parts store. And so this is what I do. Glue these flaps down, and then I fold it over once, even with the end there, and then I fold it over again. This is going to be short, but I think, yeah. But you know what I'm going to do? I didn't make that long enough. They need to be about 3.5 inches long. I didn't make those long enough. That must have been the end piece. I didn't make that. I just keep folding it. And then that will be, that's a scrap piece. That's going in the scrap pile. My week is going really well. I was so blessed to watch my granddaughter yesterday and Monday. That's why I don't put out a history video. Apologize for that, but okay, now trying to see. Yes, that would be cute like that. Okay. Sort of a hidden paper clip. Can y'all see what I'm doing? My end frame. I don't like that white there on the end, so I'm just gonna trim that a bit so that white won't be. So yeah, there's a little paper clip that you can put on the side of your page. Hey, I got a little journal here, just like that. It's flimsy because of the glue. I gotta let it dry, so that'll be cute. And I'm gonna get some stamps out here pretty soon, and we'll stamp some of these too. Okay, and we'll have that one. Let's make a bigger one. I got a scrap here. Put that in my done pile. So you just bring your corners down, and these are so fun to make. And look how many I've made just in the last few minutes I've been talking. 15 minutes. So fold that. And this is not going to be long enough either. It's going to be too long. So let's see, how can I do that? Not easy way I can do that. All right. That goes in the scrap bin, back of the scrap box. Excuse me. Did I glue that one? Yeah. This go back in the scrap box too. I can use it for something. I can use it for something. Just have to get them long enough. So let me make some out of this tea dye paper that I made. Folding your corners down again. Try to get them even. Not crooked like I just did. And like I said, these don't have to be perfect. You can work with them. See, I've folded and unfolded it. So, and then I fold this up. I don't think this is how that lady did it, but this is how I'm doing it. And then you tuck that, and you can feel where your point is. Don't fold your point under. So then this is where you would cut. Make your little envelope. Right there on that line. Cutting through too many. Got some glue and paper and stuff on my. All right. So there we go with that one. These are so cute. And this, see, put a big paper clip on that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How cute are those? I'm going to glue this now. And we glue that one down. These are so easy, everybody. If you're a junk journaler, try to make these. I get on these little things like this and get going, don't know when to stop. Oh, there's my air coming on. So yeah, those are cute. Okay, where'd I put my other one? This little one. There we go. There's the two paper clip ones. So let me make one more. Is this what? I got glue on my fingers and everything is sticking. And I just saw this. Look at this. How cute this would be on that. And you know what I should have done? Let me see if I can do it now. I didn't accentuate that a little bit. I was so excited to make these, and I just started making them without any rhyme or reason. This one I might not, kind of goofed on that one. It's that's the way the envelope should be, but the lettering is upside down, so that could be a prototype. So yeah, I just thought about that. You need to get those edges a little bit. This one is a little bit lower than that, but that's okay. There. And this one, See, I didn't glue these too good, so but that's a good thing. I can get my ink on there, and it's a little bit distinctive then. You can tell where the flap is and not. So, and you could also, I just thought of this. I got the little pockets. What if you stuck something like that inside? They wouldn't know it was in there, but you could tell them. Or put that on a piece of paper like this. Uh-oh. I glued it. I stuck it in the glue. Put it on paper like that. Put a little sentiment on there. Put that in there. That'd be cute. That would be cute. I'm leaving that out for now. Let me just make that real quick. Let me see if that's going to fit all the way in there. Excuse me. I think it will. Oh, yeah. So let me glue this on here real quick. Just cut something off the cuff. This was not planned at all. Cute. This is a little kind of like crepe paper. A friend gave it to me. And you hear some crinkling. It's my baby wipes. These work wonders for your craft room. You get glue on your fingers. You don't want glue. Just wipe them off real quick. That don't want to come off. That was my permanent glue, my Fabri-Tac. I got my prayer journal done for my friend. I haven't given it to her yet. I want to, like I told you before, I wanted to meet her in a coffee shop and just go through it with her and show her all the flips and everything I put in there for her. So I'm excited to give it to her. I can't wait to message her and say, hey, I got it done. Let's meet at a coffee shop or something. And so let me do this, blabbing on here. Okay. So we want to make a little tag shape like this. And that's a big one. Is that more the side? Yep. So I just want to, it's kind of crooked. So let me just kind of guess here. That, okay. Go up, over a little bit, and down. Hopefully, yep. That turned out real good for me freehanding it. So let me put a little hole in it. Hope this is not too big for this. We'll try it. This is my crop-a-dial. Crop, C-R-O-P. Crop-a-dial. So I will put a little hole in there. Oh yeah, that's cute. And you could even put a little string on there. See, I'm using what's on my desk. I'm not gonna dig today. Desk. My table. I always say desk. I get that from the other ladies. So I love this stuff. It's called eyelash trim. Let's double it up. We'll double it up and then cut it off because this is way too long. I know it's going to be way too long. And this is, I love this stuff, but it's kind of hard to work with. Hey, Jovi, how you doing? Welcome in. I go live every Wednesday and Friday, and I know you've been going live on Fridays. I've been catching a little bit of your lives. I go at 1 p.m. Central Time, and I think that overlaps with yours. But I saw this lady the other day. This is not my idea. I'm making these teeny tiny envelopes. So I thought, oh, that looks like fun. And she said she just did it. She turned a show on her TV and just sat there and, she had scraps. This is a good scrap buster. I don't know. This might be too much for this little bitty tag. I'm just testing the waters here, trying to figure out something. Um, Using up some scrap paper. I gotta be real gentle when I pull this because this is just paper. It's not cardstock. So just being gentle as I pull it. I think that's cute. And like I said, I'm going to cut it off because it's way too long. I knew it was, but okay, now we put it, I just made a little, that's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. This is the one. This one, this envelope was kind of an experiment. Yeah, so that can be on in a page. That could even be, you could even just put um, a regular paper clip and not glue it in. And then that would give you the option of taking it out, not using it as a paper clip. If I can get it on there. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I just ran this free printable off. So pretend like this is your journal and you just paper clip it in there. Isn't that cute? And then you can pull it out. Oh, it's got a butterfly on it. So, oh, thank you, Jovi. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, this kind of it blends in and you can't really tell um where the envelope, but you know what you could do is I got some right here. Like I said, I didn't want to dig too much. Let's see, what color can we use? How about black? We can oh, that's not, well, a little bit bigger marker than that. Let's see, are these fine point? Yeah, they are. And these are going to be, let's do a brown. We'll do a brown. We can go in here and kind of accentuate these. Highlight them and let you know that that is an envelope. That is a little tiny envelope. Yep, I don't think ink would do that. So just going along the edge here with a marker. And let me take this out. That turned out cute. And let me take the paper clip out. That was just a easy for me to say suggestion. I made this one too, and I put a paper clip, kind of a hidden paper clip, and this teeny tiny one with a regular paper clip in them. I watched a lady the other day, and she said, "Have you made these? Will you make these? Put your suggestions in the comments." So I commented, "Wouldn't that be cute as hidden paper clips or put paper clips?" I thought she had one of them, but she didn't say it in her video, so maybe she didn't, but I thought I'd try that. So yeah, just going along the edge here. highlighting the edges and making it look more like an envelope because that kind of that blended in with that other. So yeah, so those, I think those are really cute. um yeah, you can make them fancy. She stamped on some of hers, and let me see how deep my stamps are buried, and we'll just stamp some here. um she had like plain paper. Of course we can stamp on these too, so let me put some holes in these. I think these are just, I thought it was going to be too big, but I think it's just right for these little tiny tags. I just made these out of paper. You can make them out of cardstock, and yeah, have them more durable. And I could go back later and make these out of cardstock. So there's the three big ones. I did put that on the other side. Okay. And the little bitty ones here. What cute embellishments just to put, you know, like I said, in your junk journal. I always seem to have just that one little spot that I just need a little bit of something in. And these envelopes would be great for that. Okay, I'm just making sure. Oops, that's all right. I might make that one over. That was kind of crooked. That's okay. Yeah, if anybody has any questions that's not familiar, and I know Jovi is, um, followed her for a long time, have followed her for quite about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. She was one of the first ones that, I think the first one that I started following was Natasha from Treasure Books, and she's from Australia. Love her accent. And I just got an idea here. So, what would it look like? Of course, that would be on the inside. All right, we won't do that. I think I've got enough here. Let me make some tags. And I just seen this here. This is a um, index card from Dollar Tree, and they're pretty flimsy, but it would be, sturdier than paper. I'm gonna put that in my scrap box. I don't like the way that one turned out. My words were upside down on that one, so I did try to ink that one, didn't I? And I didn't do a very good job. So I'm getting there. That's a little bit better. Getting some ink on those edges, and let me get some more ink on my applicator here, my dauber. So what are you working on, Jovi? I'm working on a baby book. Another one. My oldest daughter is due in August with her second son, Maverick Allen. And let me just leave that out because I'll probably use it. So I'm excited. I got the cover for it. I put my post-it note on there, and I saved this old book, and I saved the fly leaves in it. So I think that is going to be a bonus. And I thought blue, baby boy blue. So I got this, a free printable, and I thought that was neat, the title and author. And I could even put like his name there, and mom and dad's name there, and like the due date when he was due or when he came, and then like the specifics about his his day that he was born. I think that would be neat. Um, and if you all aren't familiar with Jovi, oh, thank you. Ooh, a secret Santa. Okay. Yes, they do, Jovi. They do have a mind of their own. And I can, like if a Saturday when I don't have nothing to do, I can come in my craft room and just craft for hours and finally look at my phone, and say, "Oh, well, maybe I should get something to eat," or I do that all the time. I used to do it with games on the computer, and now I was like, I got trying to line this up to see where I got better things to do with my time than play games on a computer. Yeah, just the bare bones, just starting out. I can't wait to. That's what I'm going to do on my lives. Um, I'll go live Friday, and that's what I'll do on that live. So, gosh, I keep measuring this. Hey, why don't you mark it, Colleen? Why don't you mark it with a pencil, Colleen? Oh, gosh. I have these ever sharp or the mechanical pencils, and sometimes I put them in there with the lead out, and sometimes I don't have the need to get the lead out. So let me just cut this and see if that will. You want it to go in there fairly easy, and it does. But it's only, oh, I maybe glued it that. So let me just freehand this one again. I did that a while ago and it turned out pretty good. I'll make it a little bit. Yeah. So, yeah, I can just keep going on and yeah, who needs food? I could certainly do without a few meals and I'd be okay. So that tag goes in there. That's cute. Let me just do this. I don't know. I got this thing now. Oops, not large, small. I don't like the squared corners. I want all my corners rounded. Don't know why. So that could be, you put this in a journal and you pull this little tag out and write something exciting that happened to you that day. Yep. So let me show you. I'll show you. Whoops. I'll show you the finished journal I made. This prayer journal I made for my friend. I just glued it, so got rubber bands here. But this is the finished. Get the lid on this so that doesn't dry out because I need more of that. Do you ever work with this Tombow glue, uh, Jovi? I got it just to try it because I saw some lady and I thought it like it's I think it's water based, but I was putting too much on it, and I'm learning. I'm still learning not to put too much on it, and I really like it. And it has a pin tip, that, and not a very big bottle, and it also has a broad tip. So kind of reminds me of the rubber cement we used to use in school. And another gal that I follow, she got a refill on Amazon and it wasn't too much, so I'm going to have to order me um, one. So this is my prayer journal. I'm so excited that it's finished and I can't wait to show it to my friend that I made it for. So I just made her this little tag and it says a warrior's prayer and then it has the prayer on it. She'll definitely have to use her glasses to see that. And then I got this little thing. God doesn't use perfect people to carry out his plans, and it just goes on and on. Just little cards to tuck in here. I made this out of some really wide lace. It was on a pillowcase, and I'm like, oh, that would be so pretty. So, and it says, when you go through deep waters, I'll be with you. Isaiah. Ooh. Oh boy, I can't read that. I think it's 3:2. It might be, no, 42. 43:2. And then be the light. And I just tucked those three little things up here. She loves lace, so I wanted to incorporate as much lace as possible. And then this here, this little lace, and then this on the spine. Her favorite color is green. So I don't use that broad tip that much, but the pin tip I use. So here's something else. They whispered to her, "You cannot withstand the storm," and she whispered back, "I am the storm." I love that, and that just fit in there. So of course, it was a full size paper, but I just split it, and it doesn't take away too much of the dragonfly. But now I start in the journal, and this is just a little envelope, a pre-made envelope that I had. I just it's free off the internet, and I just cut it out and glued it together. Then I put some prayer cards in there, for a couple prayer cards in there, and I got those at Dollar Tree. And I made a belly band for it, and it was slipping all over and flopping, and I'm like, nope, don't want that to happen. So I just put a green paper clip in there. Paper clip does wonders to hold stuff in, and I think they look all right too. And then this, of course, is a prayer journal, and this is really like a book. And this was made out of an old book, of course. And then this, and lots of stuff for prayers. And then this is another pre-made thing I just printed out, and this part looked old, and I'm like, this was really. So I just took my applicator, made it look old, made it look like a library thing, and then this was part of it, and these medallions here, and then I made her a little bookmark. I love that paper green; it was looked like clouds. So plenty of writing space, plenty of blank paper for her to write. I envision her to write like your prayer request, and then like the praise when it's answered, when God answers the prayers. So here's another little card that I made. Put some lace and some of this stuff. I don't know what that's even called, but I got from Dollar Tree, and a button, and sewed around the edge, and just a little card. And I did put paper on the back, so if she decides to write on it. And then I made this for out of a greeting card that somebody threw away. The envelope, it was green. I was looking for green, and this was on a calendar, and I put the quiet moments there, and that pretty paper. I got this from Timu, and then you pull it out, and it's just an extra little writing tablet with that little lace on there, and a couple sheets of extra writing. Let's see, was it 4 or 5? 5. So, yep, made that. That's just a greeting card envelope, and it was tore, and where they opened it, and so I just cut that off and made that out of it. So I thought that turned out really cute for her. And I just paper clipped this in with this little swirly paper clip. A friend gave me those really nice So then this is an up tuck. I think that's what you call them. Just another little prayer thing, and put that there. And then this, I made it too long, but I wanted to make it long because I wanted to get everything on there about he knows my name. Speaking of God, of course, he sees my every move. I hope so, Jovi. I hope so. I took mine in that I made myself, and she goes, "Oh, I want one, just right away." I'm like, "Okay." And she goes, "Can you make me one?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "It won't be just like mine because I made mine out of an old photo album and had the ring binder in it." And she goes, "Oh, that's okay." She goes, "And I'll even pay you for it." And I'm like, "Okay." So then I was thinking her favorite color was blue. And then I went to work and asked her, and she said it was green. So I switched gears there. And that says pray continually. So put that in there. And then these little cloths, a friend gave me those. And I wanted to definitely use those in there. And I just made this a pocket. I made it kind of like a belly band. It goes all the way through, and I was going to put that. But then when it was said and done, this wasn't wide enough. So I'm like, I'll just tuck that in there. And it says 4 keys parts to powerful prayers. So just everything concentrated on prayers here. So I think she will like it. And just some pretty printables I got off the internet, some notes, and I love this picture of Jesus grabbing Peter out of the water. And I used a nice gold binder clip, and this was another printable thing. If I keeps flipping back, um, I got off the internet, and it was just it's all like I said. This thing was already printed. All you had to do is cut it out and glue it together, and this came with it. And I had to cut the circle out of it. And then I put this on an index card. I printed that out on an index card, and that fits perfectly. I wanted something that you could see through that window, and I was thinking of an old picture, and I'm like, eh. But I thought that do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, present your request to God. Philippians 4:6. I thought that was the perfect verse to put on there. And that worked out good. So, and then I put some lace here at the edges and made some bookmarks for her. And if she wants to, she can write on the back. But these papers, it says "Grow in Grace," 2 Peter 3:18. I got those at Dollar Tree, and those are really neat. Thank you, Jovi. Thank you very much. And this was a little envelope a friend gave me, and just putting just different stuff in here. And this, I was really proud of this, so I gave her this. This is a coffee dyed. I used a stencil from Timu, and I just spritzed it with coffee, and I thought that was really pretty. So I'm putting that in there. She can write on it, or she can keep it, whatever she decides to do with it. And then this pretty, it was already pre-made envelope, uh, getting the green theme in there, and I thought that would be pretty, just clipped on there. And then I put a hymn in there, Sweet Hour of Prayer. Some more writing pages. Thought that was really pretty. And then this, it says Delight in All Things. And I just made that a little tab on that page. And then some more purple lace. And the other side of this paper is really pretty. Just a free printable from the internet. Just some more writing paper and a little when you love life, it will love you back. Just some more writing paper, and miracle prayer is to be prayed daily. Um, so, and here's some of my tea dyed stuff, and you can see I sewn the signatures in. I sewed all of them in. There's 5 signatures to this, and I used this. I don't know if I can get it. This material is really strong, and I sewed right through that. And that was an experiment, and I thought that turned out really good. So I love that paper. I'm kind of sad. It's parchment paper. So some more printables from the internet, and lots of writing space there. And this other side, that little bird, I love that. And the purple lace kind of goes with those little purple um, flowers there. And then some more of my coffee dyed. And then this thing, oh my gosh, I had it forever. I tea dyed these envelopes, and it had a window in it, the crinkly stuff, the kind of like acetate, not as thick as acetate. But when I took it out of the water, it the window fell out, or it was at the bottom of my tea dyeing. So I'm like, I got to use that. So I used it in this, and prayer for my family, and 10 things for which I'm grateful for. So I put that in there, just a little corner pocket side tuck thing. And just some more paper, another uh cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. And this material was given to me in Happy Mail from my good friend Jovi in Florida. So I thought that was a really pretty deep green. So I made a tassel for her tag out of that. So um, some more of this old, it says seam binding, but it looks like lace to me. Some more of my coffee dyed paper, and just some more writing paper. And I love this from the Dollar Tree. It has the perhaps this is the moment for which you were created for. Esther 4:14. I believe that says 4:14. I don't want to misquote the Bible. Yes. And then oh, these were so fun to make too. I seen this lady, I had these big jumbo paper clips. I'm like, what am I going to do with all of them? Because I bought them from Amazon, and I bought them for a certain project, and I only need one or two, but I had to buy like 25 of them. So I seen this lady. These are just like little sleeves. I glued this down so it wouldn't be slipping. And I stamped on, I don't know why I stamped on the back, but it says, enjoy the little things. And then I stamped a ladybug on there, and then I had a ladybug charm. So I put that on there. And yes. Yeah, and I put a little green mushroom on there. I thought that was cute. Little charms. It gets kind of bulky in here, but not too bulky. And then it says words that matter, and it has believe, choose, dream, all these words around there. So I thought that was cute, and I just clipped it there. And you don't have to put these charms on there, but I thought that was cute, and I thought she would really like those. She likes gardening and mushrooms and bugs, and so ladybugs. Ladybugs are supposed to be good luck, I think. And oops, this was on this side. Today I am grateful for, and then it has a little thing down there. It says date. You can put the date on there. So, and here's some more of those pages from Dollar Tree journals. Kind words are like honey. Proverbs 16:24. And more of the lace. There you can see some of that material. It was just kind of a different, but it was strong. Put some blue lace on that. An old tea dye ledger page I put in there, and just these little round circles I put there for tabs, and butterflies. I was going through some stuff, and I'm like, green, green, green. I was pulling out my green stuff. I really like this. This is my last signature, the center of this, and this is who do I appreciate? And you can list names or whatever. And I put joy there, and just didn't want to put too much stuff in here, but I think it's just enough that she'll like it. And then I got these papers from Timu, um, really pretty. and I just cut it down to size and put a thumb notch in there, and this pretty postcard, and then these are those prayer cards from Dollar Tree. And again, I rounded the corners. I didn't round the corners on this postcard because I don't know why I didn't, but I put those right here near the back. And like I said, green, everything has a green. Tried to incorporate the green in here, and there's that other ledger paper and the blue lace, and there's the end. And then I always put a medallion in my books, and I'll show you what I had. And I could make more, but I didn't. Oh, I only got about 5 minutes. I only go live for an hour. I didn't want to put this pink one in there. It says handcrafted Colleen's Craft Corner. Oh, I gotta put the date in there too. So I didn't want to put pink in there, and I'm like, I'll just make another one. I found this green paper. In fact, it's a thing from the Dollar Tree. It's a little. I bought it because of the llama and green. My favorite color is green also. So I stamped it on there, and then I asked my daughter. I go, should I cut that out? Because I had a paper punch that'll cut it, give it a scalloped edge. And she goes, no, leave it in there. And so um, I covered the edges because I just took the paper out just like this. So it had those edges on there. And I covered that with a little bit of crocheted lace and then put the 2 more bookmarks in there for. So I think she'll like it. Like I said, I'm excited to call and tell her that I have it done, and meet her at a coffee shop and just show it off to her. I want to show her all the tucks and everything in it, and just just chat with her because she's a pretty dear friend, and she's always thanking me. She's always asking me like late at night because she knows I work late at night, and I don't mind her at all. She'll text me and said, I need prayer. And I'll stop right there and I'll pray with her. I'll text the prayer back to her. But I used to tell that to people, and I said, oh, yeah, I'll pray. And then I forgot. I would forget. And I'm like, nope, that's not good. And one more thing I got to put with it. I'm going to wrap that up in a nice gift box. I made this little flip through and this little tassel and I put all these laces in here. I think she'll like that. And then this was pre-made. This was already in something, and this had a little thing in it, and it said, he is good. It says, he is good. I don't know if that'll show up on the camera. And so this is a little flip. What do you call these, Jovi? A little flip. I don't know. All these have different prayers. It says daily prayers and declarations. Those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength, and that reminded me of the Psalms 91:4. He shall cover you with his wings. No, that's not the verse, but anyway, um, just different Bible verses and different prayers, how to pray, and daily prayer for faith, prayer for clarity, prayer for difficult times. And I printed these all out on cardstock so they would be nice. It'd be nice and durable. I got these little burlap button things, and I just put those in there. And daily wake up prayer, prayer before sleep, and prayer when you are stressed. So I thought that was a little neat thing, and I was going to put it in the journal, and it got too bulky with my tassel. And I'm like, well, I can make a different tassel. And I'm like, no, that turned out really cute. So I'm leaving that tassel and that, and I'm just going to give that to her because I really wanted to incorporate that in there. So that's about my time. Yeah, paper flip, tag flip. Um, Yeah, that's about my time. I got. Oh yeah, my alarm will be going off. There it is. That was that was good timing. So I'll say bye to everybody. Have a blessed day. See you in my next video. I go live Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And I also go live Saturday, but that's just more of a chit chat and a trivia and what I have other quizzes, like a quiz last Saturday. My daughter won't be there because she's going to um, soon to be stepson's birthday party. So everybody have a blessed day. Nice hanging out with you too, Jovi. Have a great rest of your week also, and I'll see everybody later. Bye now.